Alright folks, so I just wanted to do a quick EDC video update where I talk a little bit about the things that I carried all day today. We're going to talk about how I liked them, how it worked out, what I carried again in similar circumstances, and just have a little bit of a conversation. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, something you want to watch, why don't you go grab yourself a nice cold one, come on back, and we'll get started. Alright, so hopefully everybody made it back. One of the things that we're going to talk about that is actually not depicted here, but here's the case for it. I'm shooting the video with my iPhone 8 Plus. Not even really sure I should cover a cellular phone in an EDC video update. Almost everybody carries them. There's no real reason to talk about why. It's a good communications device, access to the internet, you can get all kinds of information. It's just a fantastic thing. So I carry one, and mine's the iPhone. Not really sure how I like the iPhone. I did have an Android before this, which I hated at first, but then I switched back to iPhone, and now I kind of miss my Android. It's just strange the way that stuff works. Starting over here, we'll get some stuff out of the way. Skull Candy earbuds. I've been using these for years. I usually go through about 2 or 3 sets a year because I'm pretty hard on them, and I use them all the time. I listen to lots of podcasts, I talk on the phone a lot, listen to music, maybe do some recording with them. They get tons of usage. They're relatively inexpensive, and I feel that they perform pretty well. The other thing is it's just an iPhone charger. I use my phone a lot because I do all those things I just mentioned, and as a result I always have a dead battery. And so in today's case, summertime, I want to carry a little bit of a lighter EDC. This is just a VanQuest branded Anchor battery. VanQuest sent this to me a while back. It's a Gen 2 Astro E1. It doesn't have a lot of power. It can charge my phone fully once and typically gets me through the day. I have bigger and better chargers that I carry like in EDC bags or my work backpack. But again, today I just went with this one. And I use this one a lot. It's pretty handy and it's very functional. Next couple things we're going to talk about. This is a Maxpedition wallet. I believe it was the Encore wallet, and I can leave a link to it in the video that I bought a while ago. I've had it for a long time, and I actually replaced it. So in the next EDC video update, you'll see the new wallet. But this one, I don't believe that Maxpedition is making any longer. I like Maxpedition gear. It's very durable. It lasts a long time. It has a grime resistance. This is starting to get a little bit dirty. It's kind of why I got a new one. But I've been very happy with that wallet. The next thing is I typically carry a handheld ham radio or walkie-talkie with me. They call them handy talkies, but nobody knows what that means. Because I'm a nerd, right? And I like ham radio, and I like listening to some of the talk on the 2-meter local repeaters. Where I live, there's a lot of them. So I can pick up traffic whether I'm at work, whether I'm out hiking in the woods, shopping, whatever, commuting to and from work. And I just find it something that I'm interested in. I picked this up about a month and a half ago. I have a couple of videos on YouTube. I'm getting ready to do the full review. This is a BTEC DMR radio, so it's digital as well as analog. It's the 6X2, and I've been pretty happy with it so far. Had a couple issues, but had a lot of success and a lot of fun. It's been a good learning curve, pretty good experience for me, so I've been carrying that around. The other thing is that I hadn't worn a watch in years, and a few weeks ago I bought this G-Shock. I'm not sure what the model is. It was pretty inexpensive. It's just digital. It doesn't have the analog interface. I like it. I love wearing it. I like using it. It's super handy to have the time on my wrist. I didn't think that I was going to like it, so again, this is only about $49-50, something like that. And I didn't want to invest a lot in a watch because I didn't know if I was going to like it or not. But now I want to get one in every color of the rainbow. Next on the list, this is a Victorinox Swiss Army knife, and I believe this one's called the Tinker. It's got a screwdriver on here. I typically carry the Victorinox, the Alox Cadet or the Pioneer, but this is a knife that I've had for a while that's been sitting on my desk for probably a year and hasn't gotten much use. I used to keep it in like EDC kits or maybe a bug out bag or something like that, or maybe a fishing kit. But I had gotten it out and it's been sitting on the desk, and this morning when I got up I said, hey, that's going to be the one. I'm going to take that one with me. It's a little bit of a ritual I have in the morning when I get up and I look at knives. Now, one of the things that I'm not showing here is a tactical folder, and I usually carry a tactical folder with me everywhere I go. But being summertime, you got a little bit less clothes, a little bit less pockets. I wanted to carry a multi-tool. I typically carry a multi-tool. And I figured I would carry the Leatherman Signal. And this is a little bit of a controversial multi-tool. Some people love it. I like it. Some people hate it. Lots of people hate it. They think it's big, bulky, and that you get better features out of the Wave. But I use this thing all the time. And so anyhow, this morning I said, hey, I'm going to take this one with me. And as a result, I didn't take like a larger folding knife because I figured this would do in the event that I needed to cut something large. I didn't use it once today. So I'm not sure in similar circumstances. It's Sunday, it's the weekend. I did run out and run some errands. I was around the house, went to the pool. It was too much multi-tool for me. I probably would have been just fine carrying this, which I normally do, which is a Leatherman PS4 Squirt. It's much smaller, and I could have paired it. I wouldn't need to because I had this knife, but I could have paired it with a larger folder if I really need to do any cutting. But typically for me, it's the pliers that I need. But I like this. I get lots of usage out of it. And I just figured I'd take it today, but I think that might have been a mistake. Pull my pants down, you know, it was a big old multi-tool. And then the last thing, we're just going to round the video out. This is an Olight, it's the S10 Baton 3, version 3. It's got the chargeable base where you can put it on a USB charging station and charge it. I picked this one up today, and I took it because it has a pocket clip. Now, a lot of times I carry flashlights that don't have pocket clips. I just carry them in my pocket, but I figured it would be a little bit easier today just because I had more stuff like this, just to use a pocket clip. And that's a choice I made. It's not my favorite Olight, but I like it a lot. And I guess I should mention this so I don't get in any trouble. Olight did send this to me free of charge for a review, and I did a video on it a while back. Not exactly sure how far back, but I did. Anyhow, that's really it. So what I'm going to say now is thanks to everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video and you want to see more content of a similar nature, go ahead, click like, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment. Thanks, everybody.